Alright, good afternoon everybody. I'm back with a little bit of work here on the Formula 350. If you've been following this car with me, haven't had time to work on it much because I've been working on the Lincoln here and almost got that squared away. But I decided to go ahead and grab a few little parts that I needed to do with this car. The only thing I really had not working on the dash panel was the oil pressure. So what I did was I went ahead and bought a new oil pressure switch for the car. And you can see it here, it is right here. These oil pressure switches on tune ports for the uninitiated are all the way back here in this little corner behind the distributor housing, or actually at the back of the block here. So it's a little tight fit to get back there. You got to take the cover off. As you can see, I took this cover off right here, pulled it apart, got it out of there, got the old one out, just verifying the new one is pretty much the same type of thing. And the only thing that is nice about these that makes them easy to get out, as you can see on the end here, this is actually a socket fitting on the end, so you can't get to it with an extension or a box end wrench and get back there and unscrew it. So it's not too bad to get it in and out of the motor, so you can make it work. And as you can see, this one was pretty bad. I already pre-tested to make sure that was my issue going on there, so I know this was bad as it was. So give me a few minutes, I'll pop this new one in here and we'll check it out and see how it works, and we'll go from there. Thanks. Be back in a second. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, I've got that new oil pressure center switch in there with the contact ready to connect. So I'll reach down in here and hook this up. Okay, it's just a one-wire connector, and make sure everything's buttoned back up. I didn't mess up anything on the area there. And in just a second, we're going to go in the car here, if I can find the keys in my pocket, and see if this will work. I'm going to leave the distributor cover back off again until I make sure, verify it works, and then we'll try it out then. As you can see, like I said, it's not terribly difficult to get to. It's just not the most fun part to get out because this doesn't leave you much room for your hands. As I go through my pocket and look for my keys to the car, I know I have them somewhere. Here we go. Alright, so let's check this out. I haven't started it up since then. We'll see how this works. See if it works. And you can experience this with me. So here's my oil pressure gauge right here. And let's take a look at it. On initial run. There we go. We got actually a pretty good measurement. That's kind of normal what it's supposed to be doing as I get to the right gauge. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. Alright, and we'll see what it does. And there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Now, of course, you noticed it does not want to start, so we got a fuel pump to change out. No, I'm sorry, fuel filter. I'm going to try changing out first because I do have some low fuel pressure, and then if that doesn't solve it, then out with the tank and some other things that we're going to be replacing. So as you can see, we're sitting cold idle, probably about close to 40 psi, which is not bad for a car with 166,000 miles on it and 30 years old. Let's see what we got in drive. Pretty rock solid. So this is cold, obviously. Probably be around 25 to 30 once we're cold. But our gauge is working now. All gauges on the car are functional and working. That's what I was looking for. So thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you comment or like for me, and make sure you subscribe as I update things that I'll be doing to my now almost 30-year-old 1988 Formula 350 yellow gold car. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.